think we need to reinvent the wheel on that. The state of Georgia already has a protocol for issuing Levi's calls, baddies calls, and those sort of things. What it dictates is that when there is a call about a missing or reportedly missing child, that the local law enforcement agency will then respond, establish whether it is or is not a founded abduction, determine whether or not it's a family member, determine whether or not there's enough information to issue a lookout on GCIC or the NCIC nationwide or statewide, and then call in whatever the corresponding agencies that you need to use are. And pretty much it's unlimited at the resources you can get from the state and or local, southeastern United States have significant amounts of resources that they'll give you in the event of an elderly person or a child that's missing or abducted, especially if they're considered to be in any immediate danger. But there's already a protocol in place. We just need to copy that over to the local sheriff's department and start acting on it when we, God forbid, have to deal with it. Got to be aware of your surroundings. Got to know what your kids are doing. Got to know what everybody else's kids are doing. Unfortunately, you got to know what everybody around you is doing. It comes down to parents first. Teach them what's right and wrong. Hold them accountable when they don't do it. Then you naturally move on to the teachers. They got to be educated and experienced enough to know when somebody's under the influence of something. Then they can call us and we can deal with it. We can help deal with it. Moves on to the administrators and the school resource officer and everybody else in the community. It comes right back once again to starting at home, going all the way up through the sheriff, and making sure that everybody knows that the citizens, you guys, are the ones policing the community. Y'all are where it starts. Y'all are where every decision is made. Y'all are where everything will eventually come back to. So we're just here to help. Y'all are the ones that are community or easy for me to say. Policing the community. So then y'all call and we'll help you do whatever we can. Well, if you asked me that, I didn't really have a plan to put resource officers in the middle school. But I don't mind talking to the teachers, the administrators, and things like that to see if we need an officer in the middle school. If we do, then we'll address that issue. We'll certainly put them on there. If it is determined based on their number of complaints or their number of incidents that we need one there. Unfortunately, I don't work here in Madison County, so I don't deal with the middle school on a daily basis as far as their problems. But if it seems that we have enough problems there that we need one there, we'll put one there. We'll find some money in the budget or grants. We'll find it and we'll put one there and we'll address it if it's a problem. They're both kind of right again. Something's going last, doesn't it? The state law is very clear on what seizure money can be used for, what can be seized, how it can be seized, and it depends on whether it's state charges or whether it's federal charges. The money primarily goes back into the Sheriff's Department fund, and it can be used for specific things such as equipment. You can't, again, pay salaries with it. You can't go out and buy yourself a limousine for it, but you can use seized cars for law enforcement purposes. You can use the seized monies for that, and that's what it's designed for. That was designed to help the budgets, designed to help drug enforcement be more self-sufficient and more productive as far as the repercussions and the consequences on the budgets. The accountability, and again, you can go down to the courthouse and file open records and get all the requests you want. There are some things missing, and there has been for a long time. But you can look at it, and hopefully we can account for them. But right now, there's a lot of people who can't, and they ought to be able to. I've been pretty short. I need a little extra time on this one. Should have started with me. That's been one of the things I've talked about since I decided I was going to run for sheriff. The merit system has to be put in place in Madison County. We'll start at the beginning. You can't campaign on the promise of firing somebody because you don't like them. You can't clean house when you come in and get elected because you don't like them. Folks, you can't get a professional sheriff's department when all you can do is hire who you want, fire who you want, and hope they do the right thing. When you're making what Madison County deputies are making, you're not going to recruit anybody, knowing that in 2 years, 3.5 years, they might be looking for another job. Depends on who gets elected. You've got to say, anybody under the administrative ranks, anybody under the rank of lieutenant, this is what I expect you to do on a day-to-day basis. I don't care who you're friends with. I don't care who you're related to. This is what Madison County expects you to do. Anything else, you're behaving your way and you're getting out of this department. There'll be a human resources. You can use the Board of Commissioners. You can have a citizens board to review actions. It doesn't matter which way you want to go with that. You have to have a review system. You have to have accountability. You have to have consequence. And more importantly, you've got to have job security. If you want to recruit good deputies and good law enforcement from other agencies to come here for the pay that we have, then you're going to have to give them some job security. They have to earn it. They got to keep doing the right thing, and they got to make sure that they have the respect of everybody involved. But whim firing left all on one person is wrong. It's that simple. You've got to have a merit system in Madison County if you want to have a quality, professional sheriff's department. It's that simple. All right. Really very simple. The law is the law. It's all about how you interpret that. We need two things to make a good sheriff's department. We need competence and we need character. Character is very simple. It means doing the right thing when ain't nobody looking. Competence means being able to get the job done, having the peer respect among your community, having the community's support, and having law enforcement in general's respect behind you enough to work with you and help you accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Both the incumbents, kind of an uphill battle fighting two incumbents, isn't it? Both the incumbents have had a chance to do that. They're both right. Madison County does need a sheriff's department that's responsive, that has a sheriff that's available to hear your problems and deal with your issues. They've had a chance to do that. Now I don't think is the time for them to start doing it. Should have been doing that all along. I think I can do that. I think I'll continue to do that. And everybody here that knows me and everybody else that's ever been around me knows I put my pants on one leg at a time and I ain't better than nobody. You want to talk to me, you'll be able to find me and I'll be out and about. You want a competent sheriff's department with character that you can trust and has a great reputation, you can vote for me and we'll do that.